Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Grimder here giving you a live action replay, play-by-play, Dota 2 random game. Right now the die is showing Tiny, Necrophos, and Invoker, 2 probably shadowing out. On the Radiant side you have Undying, Phantom Assassin, and Bane. Centaur Warrunner just came up on the Dire side, and we have 3 hidden heroes ready to go. 5 seconds into the game, and we will begin action. We have Clockwork as the last Dire player shown up here, and we are coming in. Alrighty, let's find ourselves some heroes.
Prepare for battle.
It's in the bag.
Nope.
It is in.
Okay, sorry about the silence there. I had to find out how to use the camera system here. Looking around, people are just starting to move into their lanes right now. Doom still, Undying moving to the top lane right now.
30 seconds to
Clockwork still running on the bottom here. And where is Invoker? Nowhere to be found. Weird. Necrophos moving into the bottom lane here. Probably going to be placing a couple of his wards. We'll see where he ends up. Hopefully he's not going to get ganked down there. Tiny and Centaur just standing up top. It's going to be a lot of stun there. A lot of burst damage capability. So we'll see how they do in their lane against the Undying. I do not see who's going to be his partners. Most likely going to be Doom if he ever moves out. Or he's probably going to be in the jungle. And yeah, that's right, jungle. So Undying's going to be in his own solo lane. High capability with survival, or high survivability, excuse me. So he should be able to do it fine. Looks like he's going to be blocking those creeps and moving his lane back a little bit. Hopefully it increases survivability against that high burst team there. Alright, Bane's taking the lead up on the lane here. Necrophos right in front, didn't get much of a block there. No harassment happening right now in the bottom lane. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and try and get their farm up early. And we'll see where the action starts off. Looks like it's going to be a little bit slow. Most likely we'll see some gank attempts up top here with Centaur and Tiny having the most stun. Looks like he's going to be coming around the back right now. Setting up for a gank. Nothing happening yet. Still sitting in the fog. Not sure if Undying knows what's going on here. Looks like they're going to be setting up for a gank right now. No, never mind. He went back and didn't go for it. Okay, Undying still throwing. Actually, he's pushing up the lane right now a little bit. Looks like he's going to go ahead and get out a lot of these DKs and keep himself alive and run on this lane here. Nothing much happening at the bottom lane yet. Looks like there was maybe a gank attempt there at the bottom. I may have missed it. Ancient Apparition moving around, going to go for that regeneration rune right now. And we'll see where he heads up after that. See if he comes back down to the bottom lane. Dune still doing his thing with the farming. Ancient Apparition, not sure where he's coming around. Back in the lane. See if he's going to go back. Invoker still doing his middle thing. Not really having much in the middle lane here. Tiny looks like they went for the first little bit. Oh, and Undying taking on Zen. He's going to go for the first blood all by himself. Looks like Tiny might be going down as well. Is he going to keep him going? One more hit, and that's a double kill and first blood on a solo lane. Wow. Undying is taking the lead here all by himself in a solo lane. Looks like we have TP's back in the top lane right now. Obviously, they're going to be a little bit pissed about that first bloodlust going up, and hopefully they're going to get their lane back. Undying sitting back, no problem with regeneration. Still, what an amazing play. Wish I would have had caught that on there. Ancient Apparition doing a little bit of a harassing on the bottom lane. And a little bit of harassment back. Not much happening here. We'll move over to the middle lane. Phantom Assassin just doing her farm thing. A little bit of gold. Not sure what she's saving up for right now. Looks like she has a poor man's shield. And just a tango, that's it. So we'll see what she goes as far as farm. Bottom lane's pushed back a little bit. Farming still going okay. And okay, it looks like Centaur's moved into the jungle. doing a pull on his lane. Hopefully get his creeps pulled all the way back up to the tower here, and it will do so. Looks like Tiny's in a little bit of trouble here. He's moving back on the lane. Undying doing his thing, really moving ahead on the farm game. That Bloodlust and this double kill on Bloodlust as well gave him a lot of extra farm, and he's going to be dominating the lane right now all by himself. No help at all. Doom's still doing his thing over here. Looks a little bit slow on the farming. He's only level 2 right now. He might be falling a little bit behind as far as the game goes. Lowest level right now. He doesn't look like he's having much success in the jungle. He's moving off of the creeps, and I think he's going to be running back, which is going to hinder his farming game a lot. We'll see how he comes back on this game. Hopefully he can get on some of those ganks up top. Maybe he can get some experience. We'll see how it goes. Middle lane still looking a little bit boring. Farming is going on here. Phantom Assassin still saving up. Got 1,000 gold. We'll see what she's going to go for right now. Invoker's out of lane right now. And nope, he's back. Necrophos bottom lane still kind of pushing up on their tower right now. We'll see what happens here. Still a little bit of a boring lane. Tiny's running all the way back here. Doesn't look like it's going very good for top lane on the Dire side. Undying is taking a lot of freaking farm here. He's doing real well by himself. Level 5 already. Way ahead of the game. And we'll see how it is. Tiny's moved to the bottom lane now outside of that bad lane. They're going to get a tri-lane going here. See if they can get some ganks going. Centaur is also here. So we have a lane switch, in fact. Clockwork's all by himself. We will see here. We're going to move this to direct the camera. Maybe get ourselves some better. No. I don't think I like it. Alright, looks like they're going to be setting up for a gank here. Tiny and Centaur moving into the forest. Bottom lane staying in the fog. Doesn't look like they have any wards there. Moving in, he's throwing in Centaur, going in for the stun. Invoker following up on the bottom here. Going to and oh, down, he's down. Bane was killed easily. Moving down, and they're going to go for a double kill. Nope. Invoker following up. Did he get it? No, he did not. Taking some damage from the tower there. He's moving back. We have 4 in the lane. Top lane is also being pushed up. Undying still doing really well up here, pushing up the lane. No challengers against him yet. Still almost level 7, dominating the farm game here. And really, I don't know when they're going to get some pushback on this Undying, because he will snowball and he will definitely not sneeze in my broadcast. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to move back to the bottom lane here. It looks like they're pushing up on the tower. Invoker's moved back. We'll see if we can get this tower down over here on the Dire side. Hopefully get their farm back up and give a challenge against that Undying, who's again dominating the top lane. And not having much of a challenge at all right now, besides, you know, his own farm. Looks like Tiny and Centaur are moving into the jungle right now, looking out for Doom, who's still not doing too well. Looks like he's going real low. No tango. He's using the tango here. I don't know if he's going to be able to use his abilities here to get his health back up. Scorcher does give you a lot of HP regeneration, some movement speed. However, not going to do much help against the burst of Centaur and Tiny if they do find him. So they are still searching for him. Looks like they just missed him. Lucky for Doom. Undying still up top, dominating the lane, so we'll let him do his thing. Tiny and Centaur still roaming. They hit mid, and they're going to go for the kill here on Phantom Assassin. Looks like the tower's on it. They're following up right now. See if Tiny can follow close enough to get that stun. Centaur's broken off. Tiny may have to do this all by himself. See if Phantom Assassin comes back, and he's going to get his stun. Here comes Bane. Oh, excuse me, it's Ancient Apparition, sorry. And he's turning the battle. See if Centaur comes in and kills. You got to get the stun on Ancient Apparition to save him. Stun. Oh, and he does his double-edged sword and the stun. Oh, it still got Tiny down. Bursted him down. Ancient Apparition almost had him. Looks like Phantom Assassin did make the escape. That's good as the carry. Should not be taking any more deaths. So he's doing okay. Gets the kill on Centaur. Also goes down himself. Now he's being slept over here by Bane. Necrophos is going to move out of the lane, and hopefully he doesn't have any more issues in that jungle, which I don't assume he will not. Undying is now moved back into his base now, and he's got a pretty good amount of farm going on here. Looks like he's got his boots completed and Ring of Basilisk. We're going to be moving. He has 2 portal scrolls, so he will be ready to come in on a gank when he needs to. Bottom lane looking still a little bit boring right now. After that death, I'm sure Ancient Apparition is going to have to get his farm back up. Don't see a lot of supporting going on here. Don't have a lot of wards up. Rune sitting up top here. Nothing going on with that. So it's a little bit of a slow lane right now. We got someone moving into the jungle here. Tiny and Centaur going in after Doom. throws Centaur on top with the stun, and the double-edged sword will finish him up right there. That's a textbook kill right there, to be honest, guys. That was really clean. Double-edged, it's not double-edged sword, sorry, just a double-edged. Alright, bottom lane still pushed back. Sitting around their tower after that kill. They don't want to get bursted on. Looks like Bane's moving into the forest a little bit to scout out that area a little bit. And they are moving down. They might catch him. Ancient Apparition did the same little combo here. And they're going to finish him up nice and easy. No problem. They probably need to get some wards up in the jungle because now they're just dominating the roaming game in there. And Doom is falling way behind. Still only level 3. We have a lot of higher levels already. Level 8, 9. Level 3 is not going to do much here. Hopefully he can get his farming up a little bit quicker here and make a difference in the game, late game. Undying looked like he ulted at some point, pushing up in that lane still, no problems. His farm is really taking off here. I'm assuming he's going to be getting this tower pretty soon here.
Dire's middle tower.
Invoker still sitting mid by himself. Oh, excuse me, that was Phantom Assassin. Invoker moving up to challenge him right now. Phantom Assassin's farm moving right along. He looks like he already has his Perseverance. And Boots completed, so hopefully he's going to be able to counter this right here. Phantom Assassin and Tiny and Centaur still moving in on Phantom Assassin right now. Trying to go after Doom for the kill. Standing inside. They're going to come after Bane. Bane freezes Tiny. And we got 4 against. Centaur goes down quickly. No problem. Necrophos moved in on it. Phantom is chasing down Necrophos. See if we can get... Oh, Undying is here. He's moving quickly. No problem. Phantom Assassin gets the kill. Good for the carry. Now we have 4 team. Tiny's moved back already. He's got a couple of the zombies down on him. Phantom Assassin might port in here. We're going to see. And Ancient Apparition slows him up. Phantom Assassin comes in for the almost kill there. Ancient Apparition must have got that last hit. And they're coming in there. Roaming, ganking hard. Invoker's going to go down. Wow. Centaur comes in, gets a stun, but they are completely dominating this lane right now. Phantom Assassin, Undying, moving on him, no problem, not even worrying about the tower damage, and he gets the kill. Make a kill streak for Undying, no problem. He is sitting at 5-0 right now. Started off with that Bloodlust and the dual Bloodlust, if I may say. Tiny has disconnected from the game. Hopefully not a rage quit because that team was doing okay as they were roaming. So we're going to see if we get a pause here. If not, we're following up and seeing how everyone else is doing right now. Clockwork's still working the jungle up here. Excuse me. Looks like they're asking if it's rage, so we'll see if Tiny's going to come back in that team. Will completely hinder that game if he does not. Although that last, okay, and it wasn't abandoned for sure, so it is a 4v5 now. We'll see what's going on here now. See if they continue to push in. Phantom Assassin goes and throws her dagger out. Stifling dagger. Excuse me. Looks like they're going to push back the lane a little bit here. Phantom Assassin getting held back and ulted. Quick kill. No problem. I don't really know what she was thinking on that one. Team kind of backed out. Bane was back. And we have a mid battle coming up here. Doom still moving out from the jungle. Level 4 only. Farm is still a little bit slow. Not going to answer the call here at mid, so we have Ancient Apparition and Bane all by themselves. Invoker's slowed, and they all go and throw the ult, and whoa, big, huge damage. Invoker's down. Looks like this team is going to be falling behind 14-6, and the Dire's really feeling the pain here. So Centaur's going to be sitting here, lost his roaming partner. It's just Necrophos and Centaur sitting here at mid, and they're going to see what we can do here against these 2 support carry gankers type. All right, so we have a porting in. We have 3 here. Oh, excuse me, we don't have 3 here. Mid, still 2 on 2. Undying is doing his thing on top again, having no problem going and getting all the farm he needs to, and just moving right along here. Looks like they're going in at mid here. Necrophos is coming in. We have another port. I think Undying is coming in. No, it's Invoker porting back in. We're gonna have a little face off here. We have Bane coming down for the haste rune. Phantom Assassin getting a little bit of farm, hoping she can
bottom tower is under attack.
Make the quick gank and end the game soon. Invoker sitting in the forest here. Necrophos also just trying to keep that lane pushed off a little bit and keep him around. Phantom Assassin moves in on Necrophos. She's ported in. Invoker's in with the meteor, and he misses. And Phantom Assassin just barely getting out there. Undying ults, and he's coming in. No problem at all. Ancient Apparition slows him up. Undying moving in, setting down his tombstone, letting his army do his thing. He's moving on. Centaur right now slowed. He's completely slowed by Ancient Apparition right now. No problem for this team to turn. Ancient Apparition doing his job, supporting, keeping them slowed and damage up. Bane following up on the tower as well. We're going to get this middle tower down, and Phantom Assassin now. No, she's not moving away. Excuse me. She's keeping that lineup. We have all down right now. Another disconnect from Necrophos. Looking like the Dire is going to be losing this game here. Two abandons. They're going to go ahead and push up middle right now. Doom still sitting in the forest. Not really doing much. Level 5. It was a good try, but it looks like it was 4v5 for the most part. They're pushing up on the second tower there. Phantom Assassin is taking damage from the tower, so she's going to move off there. Looks like she just finished something up here on her side. Oh, no, it wasn't. And no, it looks like they're going to go ahead and just forfeit another disconnect. Invoker, that is going to be the game. Looks like they're just going to sit back now. Clockwork's still in the dungeon, or in the jungle here. Not going to do much because he knows they're going to lose the game, so I guess he's just going to finish out his farm. They're just moving on the tower, and Phantom Assassin taking more damage from the tower, and he's going to go ahead and move off again. Finish up this tower. Undying moving up, and we're going to call that game, definitely.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And a pretty flawless win from the Radiant. Undying with his unbelievable start at the beginning. Bloodlust and a double kill against Tiny and Centaur Warrior in the beginning of the game. Really pushed off his farm there and got the team rolling. Forcing Tiny and Centaur to roam, which they were quite successful at until the team started moving up at each other and forcing Tiny to rage quit. Centaur lost his partner there, and they're just going to go ahead and call it GG after a couple lost team fights. So again, a pretty flawless and quick win by the Radiant. 15-minute game. There's no conceding in this game, so they're going to have to go ahead and just finish it up on their own. So Centaur's just going to do what he can here, try and get a kill. And he did put Phantom Assassin down. I'm sure at this point she doesn't even care. So she's just going to go ahead and take that with a grain of salt. Centaur moving up in the lane by himself. That's another disconnect, leaving Centaur all by himself in the game. And the last disconnect for the win on the Radiant side. Game should be ending up soonly here. As soon as it disconnects everyone quickly, the game will end. Pretty amazing game by the Radiant here. Good teamwork, good support, and they have a lot of CC. Slows, heavy damage. Doom not really following up with much. That is the game. Win by Radiant. Thanks for listening, guys. It's Grimder's first broadcasting, shoutcasting, whatever you're going to call it here, of Dota 2. Still only about 100 hours into the game, so I'm still kind of learning a lot of the heroes and their abilities, items, yada yada. But I do enjoy the game a lot. So hopefully we'll go ahead and see a lot more casting, a lot more high-level games. And the more that I get used to the game, obviously I'll try and get more broadcasting up. I'm going to play a couple games myself, so I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.